Good morning, everyone. Today I am doing another Mintay challenge. It's to use an old photo and create a layout with Mintay Papers. And you know, that's not difficult for me. I love using Mintay Papers. So these are some pictures of me. I probably just turned one because back when I was little, my mom would always get my picture taken every year. And this was a picture day, so I'm thinking it's right around my birthday, which was always real close to Easter. So here I am with, it looks like a sheep, but it could be wrong. It could be a dog. Got a little ball here, a little ball here, and a little ball here. It must have been my favorite thing. Like, why'd you take the ball away? Give me that back. I don't know. But this one here, I was playing peekaboo with my dad. And this is my favorite because it's like, you know how it's like, it's hard to see yourself in your baby pictures. Well, sometimes, but to me, this looks like me. I've got a grin on my face. I always think it's funny when you have your driver's license picture taken, it's like they don't let you smile. It's like, oh, for Pete's sake, you wouldn't even recognize me. Okay, so I decided I'm just gonna use this picture. I may scrap these at some other time. My husband liked these two the best. He's like, you're leaning over, because he used to take pictures. It's like, that's wrong in his head, but that's the one I like. I'm leaning over, yes, but I'm playing peekaboo with my dad, and I like that. So I'm using Little One by Mintay, and here's the decisions I've made so far. I'm gonna use this gingham, which is also the floral. So it's like I might want to use the gingham, and I might want to use the floral again. So I took the center out of that, and then I actually cut a 1/2 inch off each side. And lots of times I just cut it from one side, but because of the way the flowers were, I thought it would look better if I took it, you know, 1/2 inch from each side. And I really like how that looks. Okay, now because of this being cut like with the decal scissors, and I have to say I keep seeing my handwriting behind here, which I just hate that, but it's like, that's how it is. And so I'm gonna cut this out decal too. I like the looks of it. I think it kind of brings it back to the vintage. Oh, and this is so funny here. Now, I can't really make out what the words say, but when I put this on here after I cut this out, and I thought, it says Terry on here, and it's spelled Terry. And when I was little, that's what my mom had written my name like that. But when I got older, I think it was in high school when I decided I didn't like it being spelt the boys' way, and so I spelled it Terry. But I just think it's funny. It's maybe Perry, or it could be Fairy. I don't know, but it looks like Terry when you look at it. It's so funny. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's funny. So anyhow, I'm going to start out with it on here, and I'm going to cut the decal around here. I should start it. So I cut it, I think I cut it 1/4 inch wider or 1/2 inch. I don't remember now than what the picture is. But hopefully I don't cut too much off, otherwise I'll have to go get the other piece. Oh, and this paper is from the 6x8. So they are not actually available in the 12x12. I like the 6x8 just because you do get different papers. It's like, that's how they get you. It's like, I gotta have that too. And they always have different embellishments too. And I love, you know, writing paper with script on it, or words or letters, you know, it's like, that's one of my favorite things. Okay, so I've got that off there. And so I'm gonna put that on here, and I am gonna leave this straight, I think. And then have this matted on here. And did I have it straight? I think so. Oh, and it looks like I cut this off, but it didn't really come off. Let me see if I can pull that off a little. I think I'm gonna have to cut it one more time. Oh, and it still didn't come off. That's what, I was never really a big fan of the scissors, but I really like the decal ones. So it's like I really haven't kept any other ones. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this on here. And now when I do a sepia picture, I try to get something else in here that's like that color, or maybe some black and white. So having the white here, this is actually kind of written in a color that looks like sepia, and then this looks like sepia. So those are things that I try to on there. And see, my mom's got Terry written that way at 1 year. So and then of course the flowers, the darkened area is very close to that color too, because that's how I was trying it on all different papers. But I like that because I think it does kind of take special papers to look right with it. So I might do these pictures at some other time. Okay, so now the next thing, oh, I was going to show you this. This is the cut aparts. And when I mean, ever since I seen this page, I just wanted to use this. And I like that, but I really wanted more. And then I thought about cutting it down, but then it's like everything's a different size. So what I did was take and cut these apart, and I'm going to use this for its size, and I'm going to make a quilt, have it look like a quilt. And I'm not going to make it watch me do this because it will take a while. And I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do it like this. And then the next one, I'm going to alternate so that so I'm starting with the plaid this time. Next time I'll start with that. So, and have these like in the middle. And then I'll trim these edges off. But I'm going to trim off the edges first so that it's got this little bit of this color all the way around. And I'm sorry I still have this voice. I don't hear it at first, and I hear it and it's like, oh my gosh. So I'm going to do that all the way down and alternating these, and always starting with a different one so that you don't end up with a dot right next to a dot. But these are going to be my center of every color. And I did have the blues in here too, but I just could not make that work. So, and I think it's because there really is none in here. And it did take me a few times of doing that until I figured out, yeah, that blue is just not cutting it. So I'm going to get this done, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have my little quilt made. Now my picture is going to go right here. I have it kind of to the bottom left, so that's where I left out the little squares. And when I laid it out, I actually laid out the whole thing so I could figure out exactly how it was going to go. So, and then I ended up only really having to have 3 full rows. Okay, so I'm going to tape this down. And I'm kind of leaving probably about 1/4 of an inch on this side and the bottom. And I think it looks straight. Okay. The picture looks kind of rough here and there, but it's like, and this side looks like somebody stapled it at one time. Oh, I might have had it stapled in something, who knows? Okay, now I've already matted or taped this down too, because otherwise you know how long it takes, and it actually wasn't that bad. Okay, and I'm gonna put this to one side. And I have to leave enough room for my little rabbit here, so I'm going to put it probably right here. And I want to see all those beautiful flowers around there because I love it. Okay, and I'm going to put this here to mark it before I tape it. And I need to put my title up here too. And it looks like there's plenty of room. It's going to say Peekaboo. I'll be so glad when I get my original voice back. Not that it was the best voice, but it was better than this one. Okay. I'm gonna start embellishing, and then I will put the title in probably close to the end. And I will just pause to do that because you know how long it takes me. Now I have put chipboard behind a lot of the, oh, it's starting to thunder. Hopefully we keep the electricity. A lot of the pieces I put chipboard behind, and that probably took me longer than doing anything. I'm just bound determined to use that chipboard, and I like it because I think, oh, it won't give, you know. Okay, so I put that little banner there. And I'm gonna put this little rabbit. And I don't think my tape will go behind the ears without me making a mess. Okay, and I think I'm gonna start the rabbit about here. Because I'm also going to put this, it's like a teether with rabbit ears on it and a bottle. These are so cute. And I'm just gonna tilt it a little bit towards the picture. And then I have this top, and I don't know how many people get tops nowadays, but I had one. So, but I was older when I had it, and it had a
Ice hubby.
The hubby went to the pharmacy to pick up more cough medicine, and I probably don't need it, but just in case I wanted to have it since I could refill it. Okay, So now I'm gonna put this little buggy here. And I have no idea if my mom had a buggy for me. It's something I have no recollection of. I know my sisters, they probably had one, but I don't really remember that either, and I was older. Okay, and where am I putting this? Think about right here. I think that looks straight. Okay, and then I'm going to also use this merry-go-round horse, this rocking horse, and all their little elements are just so adorable. And I'm just putting it like it's in front of it, and that I put chipboard behind. I think I wound it over a little bit. Can I still do that? Hopefully. Okay. And then I have this cute little stuffed elephant. Now I'm sticking pretty much with these colors. There's a little bit of that green. And put that little elephant there. And then I have a little bow, and I put that up on dimensionals. And I'm sticking that right on the, I was gonna say the pram or the buggy. When I had interior design, it's like some of the things that, you know, you'd be reading, it would be like European, and they call them a pram. Okay, and then right here, I'm gonna hang this, and I'm gonna kind of hang it cockeyed so it maybe looks like it's kind of blowing in the breeze. Now, back when I was a kid, my mom hung out things. And then I have this bow that I think I'm gonna stick here, or I haven't decided if I wanna use that one, because it looks just like the one on the pram. I wanna just call it the pram. I think I'm gonna use this other one because it looks different. Because the same one being on the buggy and the same one being up here would probably be not likely. And I might have to put a dimensional behind that, so I'm not actually gonna push it down because I'm gonna put a dimensional behind that when I'm done. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pause and put down the title, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the title on there, just this peekaboo. And then I have this little banner I'm putting down here. Oh, and I forgot I need to do that before I did this. Okay, let's see. I might have to just... You want to put it over it or just cut that off? Because I'm pretty sure I taped that. Glued that. Yep, I did. Okay. Let me figure out where that would go. I was so happy I got the road on it before I put it together. Okay, I'm gonna just trim it off in that shape. Do I got it right in that spot? Looks like it. Okay. So that works. Sometimes I forget about my layers. But that was an easy fix anyway. And I'm gonna stick that over it. Okay. And then for my enamel dots, I picked these ones here because they're very close to that color. And I'm just using, well, I only have one big one. Do I want to use that? Maybe I'll stick it here by this top. I'm going to stick it right over here. I'm going to tuck it in a little. And I'm going to put one down here. And where do I want the other one? I think I'm going to stick it right up here, kind of between the rabbit's ears. And then I'm going to put one down here at the bottom of the dress, one of the mediums. I'm going to put two down there, and I'm going to put one up at the top. And I'm going to stick a couple right over here by the bow. Oh, and I used a die to cut out my letters. And let's see, where do I want to put these? I'm going to put one right here by the elephant. I must feel like I folded that in half. It was weird. Okay. Do I want anything else over there? I think I'm going to stick one more here. Okay. And so I've actually got my age there, because I don't know if I'll even put anything else because it was from that time period. Well, I'll probably put that I was peeking with my dad. So there you have it. Now I will put close-ups at the end, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be doing scraps to embellishments. So I will see you then. Have a great day. Bye-bye.